So Justin Fields comes out and in a pretty much a post practice presser and says that they asked what's the problem, and he said, maybe coaching. I don't know. Um, a lot of people took it as he was saying that he need, like the coaching is bad, right? That they, they're not, whatever, that it's the coach's fault, the reason why they're losing, etc. But if you look into it, Justin Fields was basically saying, he needs more coaching. He's begging for more coaching. He wants to develop as a player. I think that he could have held that saying, but I'm not going to critique a young man's, pretty much a post practice presser, and they're asking him. He's supposed to be the number one guy, and they're asking him, what's going on, and he's trying to articulate in his head. He doesn't articulate it well. But this is what I've been saying. Justin Fields needs coaching. He doesn't need a system. He doesn't need a design playbook for him. He needs coaching. He needs to be a better quarterback. And what happens to a lot of quarterbacks in this league is they get into the league, and then what do? They fall off. They don't progress. They try to find a system that works with them rather than be a better player. If you can be a better player, and I understand there's some systems that work with certain players, but if you can be a better player, you can be more effective. You can be dangerous. You can develop, progress in the game. If you watch Nick Foles in his career, Nick Foles progressed as a better quarterback throughout his career, right? When he first came in the league, he was a system guy, and he essentially he did well in the system. At the same time, he did get better, and then he got bout injuries, and then he got shortchanged wherever he went. But I guess what I'm essentially saying is this: Justin Fields, and he's living up to the Ohio State idea. The Ohio State quarterbacks don't do well in the league. You can't name me a quarterback from Ohio State that did well over the past 10, probably 20 years. I'll wait. Right? But if you look at it, he needs coaching, and he does need coaching. He needs to figure out, okay, how to read the defense, how does the defense move, what do certain fronts mean, how to be patient with the game. Being a quarterback takes more than just having a powerful arm and throwing the deep ball and all these things. Being a quarterback takes time and time and time in the film room. This is what Justin Fields has to do. He has to spend time in the film room, really dissecting the game, understanding tendencies, and it's a lot, and it's hard once you're in the league to learn this. He's going to have to really jam-pack information and get better week by week from the things that he learns and he sees. As a rookie quarterback, you're not going to know it all. You're seeing defensive fronts, you're seeing secondaries moving around, you're seeing things disguised. You go out, a coach calls a play, and then the defense is lined up right where the play is going to. They know exactly what you're doing, right? These are things as a quarterback, a rookie in the league, that you necessarily you're prepared for somewhat, but when it actually happens, you don't necessarily know what to do. So I think that was more of an outcry, like for Justin Fields, saying he needs help. I do think it was toward the coaches, like, hey, he needs coaching. I don't think it was a dig at the coaches, but I think it's the coaches of, hey, look, help me. Like, it's my SOS. I need help. So I think if Justin Fields can focus on getting better at something week by week, he can kind of salvage this season from the way it's going. It's not broken yet. It's only 2 games, but he can change the direction of where the season's going if he tries to get better at something. Maybe this week they focus on fronts. Maybe next week they focus on defensive disguises. Maybe next week they focus on linebacker alignment. All of these things can help him be a better quarterback rather than just passing in route concepts. Passing in route concepts are great on pass skeleton or routes on air. But when you have a defensive front and you're playing 11-on-11 football, it's a completely different game. So I hope Justin Fields gets the help that he needs. And